And a very good day to all my viewers out there. We are here on Norman Street in Lachine, and this is a street that today is my first time exploring, and I came here because of this reason right here. Those new hybrid buses that are being stored here, those 3900 series buses. And again, thank you to Burnt Director, my fellow YouTuber, for doing a video on his own channel, and I thought I'd come here to check it out. But I'm going to do a walking video now of this street, heading back east, because I've seen quite a few interesting things on this street. And you know, it's often these streets that are in the back hidden that you know, you tend to see things that you don't normally see on regular streets. And I'll give you one last view here of these buses, and then I'll head east. So this direction here is west, and if you keep going west where that truck is, you're going to get to the Taschereau Rail Yard, which is one of the biggest CN yards in Canada, in between Dorval, Lachine. But the only bus on this street, by the way, is that 116. You can see the stop right down there, and that only runs on rush hour. Otherwise, as you're about to see, you're gonna have to walk. But thankfully, decided to make the walk a little bit more interesting, heading back and do a walking video. So again, these are the new hybrid buses that are coming out. As you can see, the 3900 series probably will come out maybe in a few weeks, who knows. Again, I wish they were keeping these things in some kind of shelter, but I guess they know what they're doing. Anyways, so let's head do our walk here, head east. As you can see, very slippery conditions. I got to be very careful. And oh, look at that, almost fell right at the beginning of the video. There we go, a little bit safer here. But anyways, yeah, there's a couple of interesting things I've seen here. A lot of truck storage parking lots. I've seen a school bus down here. It looks like has reinforced metal on the side, or steel. And of course we got a lot of planes around here as well, because Trudeau Airport is just to my west behind me. Anyway, it's about a 17 to 20 minute walk back to the main part of Lachine, I guess the residential area near Maple Street, or Des Arabes. I'm going to get on the 90 or the 191. But for now, do a walking video, show you different things. And again, very industrial area, this street. So you can see here we got some tanker trucks here. Nice chrome on them. And on this video, I'm going to go from, you know, one side of the street to the other, back and forth, give you different perspectives. And you're going to see it towards the end of the video if my battery lasts that long in the cold. There's a railway bridge that connects to the Du Canal train station. And by the way, this step van right here, just did a video of it. I'll show you fast here, really fast. This is a step van GMC. And I'll show you inside here, because obviously this thing is not working. Look at that inside there. The old styled dash panel. Very cool, very cool. So I did a video of that before. Just wanted to kind of show you on this walking video as well, fit it in. A condensed version. So as you can see, a lot of businesses here, a lot of industrial shops, garages. And I think this here is a school bus depot, because there's a lot of school buses parked in there. And also on the other side, there's some more. There's these vans as well, those school vans. But on the other corner here coming up, I seen a sign that said something about the AMT center. I don't know if it's a maintenance center or storage center. You'll see it coming up here in a minute. And again, this is my first time walking on this street. So was rather interesting to see. Look at this ditch here. I don't know if that's man-made or natural. All that water from that parking lot, I guess, over the years formed that little ditch there. All right, so as I said, I think that's a school bus depot. Now hiring class 2 and class 5. I think one of those is a bus license. I think it's a class 2 or class 5, one of them. There's an old trailer yard, some tires. And I'm going to switch to the other side of the street now. And it's not as cold as it was yesterday, but we are in for some snow finally. Here's a Purelator, one of the Purelator, I don't know if it's a sorting facility or could just be a truck depot. A lot of pickup trucks over there. So yeah, we're coming up to that area that I was talking about. It said AMT on it. I don't know exactly what it was. Gotta watch out for this ice. Surprisingly, I haven't fallen once yet this year. And I probably just jinxed myself. Anyways. So we'll go back to the other side here. Now you can see this building here. I think there was another company there at one point. You could see that writing there on the wall. And it's cold out, that's why the camera's having a hard time focusing and it's kind of slow zooming in. Looks like some kind of snowplow piece. Should put my phone on flight mode in case. There we go. Because sometimes if if somebody calls me or I get a notification, the video cuts out. Not as bad as the S4, the Galaxy S4, but still. There's a plane up there. I don't know if you can hear that whining sound. But different sounds those planes make. I don't know if you can hear it now. Yep. So we're gonna make our way down here, more east. And you gotta be careful here because there's no sidewalk coming up in the next section. But I think I'm gonna film to the railway bridge and cut the video because I want to try to save some battery. And I'm coming up to that school bus that I was talking about over here. And then right past there is that AMT building. Not exactly sure what it is, but we'll see it in a moment. I'll go back to this side. And these cars here, I guess, are in the repair shop or scrap or something. A lot of them have flat tires. So I don't think these are actually employees' cars that are working here. Who knows? But yeah, check out this school bus that I'm about to come across here. Yeah, you can see, look at this. That old Mustang. Definitely seen better days. Yeah, you're gonna see this school bus here in a minute. Check this out. And this is what I was talking about. On these side streets, especially these industrial ones, you see things that are very rare and bizarre sometimes. Look at this. Check out this old school bus here. It's definitely, I don't think in service, but they have that aluminum on the side or metal or something. I don't know what the purpose is. But yeah, very interesting. Try to get a better view here. This looks like a scrapyard or something. Wow, a lot of old vehicles in there. I can see the top of a forklift right there. I'll get a view of the front here of this school bus. Oh yeah, look at that. Very interesting. Yeah. Anyways, who knows? There could be someone living in there. I know a lot of people. I've seen YouTube videos. They convert school buses into mobile homes, which is interesting because you can fit a lot in there. I mean, well, somewhat a lot. And I'm going to cross the street here very quickly because I think this is a municipal building. It's like an obstacle course over here on Norman Street. Oh, look at that. It looks like that sign right there is one of the signs that I filmed the other day on René Lévesque. Those rotating signs. Yeah, so right here, this is what I was talking about. Lachine AMT building. Centre d'Antenne. I'd have to translate that, but I imagine it's some kind of maybe storage or training center or maintenance center for the AMT, now known as the EXO. And as you can see, we're approaching that railway bridge. Oh, check out this sewer. It completely collapsed into the ground. Wow, look at that. I think here this is part of the Lachine municipal building. And the reason I say that, as you're going to see here in a moment, there's a traffic light right there. Or it could be municipal supplies. Who knows? Look at that old style water valve right there. That red object. Interesting. So we're coming out to this railway bridge. As I said, you're going to see. I did a video of this earlier on, and it was quite a challenge to cross because there's no sidewalk and it's only one lane under that bridge to go. And if you're even in a vehicle, you can only go one lane at a time, one direction at a time. So I'm going to have to go on the other side, and I'll wrap it up when I safely cross this bridge because you'll get to see, in case you missed my other video, what I was talking about. So yeah, it's like a challenge just to get to these hybrid buses. You got all this ice here and no sidewalk here, and then the grand finale is this bridge right here coming up. And I'm gonna head home, charge the batteries, and maybe see what kind of action happens tonight outside. Maybe some emergency responses. Mind you, it is Sunday today. Yeah, Sunday, December 30th. It's about 3:18 p.m. right now. 2018. One day left in the year after this. Yeah, so here we are. We're going to wrap it up here. So I assume when this traffic light turns red, that's when the cars on the other side are going to come this way. And when this side is green, I guess the cars on the other side have to stop. I don't know. But I'll tell you what. I pressed this pedestrian crossway button before and it did not work. Tried it multiple times, waited like 5 minutes. So we'll try her out again. Some train tracks there, by the way. And again, this bridge, this railway line connects all the way to the Du Canal station on St. Joseph Boulevard, which I did a video of. So if, you know, this architecture looks familiar, well, that's because it's just to the south of here as well. All right, let's try to cross here. Let's see if this thing works on this side. Well, it makes a noise. Mind you, it did as well on the other side. And I'll wait a bit. I'll pause the video, and when it changes, if it changes, I'll resume. Okay, so we got this one to work. And now, this is where it gets a little bit challenging. You gotta wait here to go over here. But what I'm going to do is wait for these cars coming in my direction across. And then I'll go when these ones on my side are going, because at least these ones can see me. But yeah, rather interesting, peculiar area this is for pedestrians. I'll just pause the video here and wait till I get a bit closer. Okay, so I just realized something here. This one right here, this pedestrian crosswalk right here, I think is to let people like me know that we can go through the tunnel. And this one here is just across here, which I just did. So when this one turns green, then I think it is safe to go through the tunnel. And I'm wondering, why can't they just take a section of this concrete off and make a sidewalk, but who knows. All right, so we'll see what happens here. All right, so here we are. We got the green light to go through here, which gives you about 40 seconds, now 30 seconds. And I think as long as that light is on to cross, we're safe. Yeah, there it is right there, the other one. Okay, so they have a light there, so when you're going this way, you can see as well. Okay, I guess that makes a little more sense. But still, I mean, if you're not familiar with this configuration, it could be a little bit intimidating. Well, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take some side streets here, because there's no sidewalk here on Norman, so I'll continue the video a bit more. But we'll go on these streets right here. And we'll conclude on, what street is this here coming up? Can't see. But anyway, we'll take this street here, and I'll probably wrap the video up actually right here. But anyways, interesting walk to say the least. One of my more interesting walking videos. And as always, have a good night everybody, and more videos to come. Alright, see y'all soon.